Hi, NTeamEN, Nico speaking. Sleeping is an activity that we probably all do, and we almost all do it in the same way. I am probably not blowing you mind when I say that sleeping is not optional to the average human. And actually you can die faster from sleep deprivation than from starvation. And sleeping is something that you will probably do for around 1/3 of your life. But in this video we are going to see if we can shorten the time you spend sleeping. So in general you sleep when you're tired, or whenever you feel like it you can do whatever you want. And actually sleep is one of the strongest needs you feel, and one you really don't have much control over. After the need to breathe, drink water and be an NTeamEN viewer. So the need to sleep is very strong, but how does it actually work? Research has shown that the need to sleep is related to how much adenosine there is in your brain. Adenosine is what's left of one of the molecules that our bodies use to store energy. The more adenosine you have in your brain, the more tired you grow, and once you get to sleep, adenosine levels start to decrease. So this is one of the ways our brains make us sleepy. But there are other things at work. So in our brains there is a very small region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN, and it's located in a larger region called the hypothalamus. The SCN is basically some kind of clock for your body. When your eyes are exposed to light, the SCN releases hormones like cortisol that suppress the feeling of sleepiness. And the SCN stops the production of hormones like melatonin that makes you want to fall asleep. Okay, so it's good to know how, but now we're going to know why do we sleep. So there are a few theories about that, and they probably all have a bit of truth. The first theory suggests that we sleep in order to repair ourselves. Research has shown that when you sleep, your body accelerates the rate of division of your cells and the synthesis of proteins. And it's also during sleep that your muscles grow. And according to a study revealed in 2013, the brain is getting rid of toxins when you sleep. Another theory suggests that sleeping and not moving at night increases an animal's chance of surviving the night. And this could be how sleep originated. Another theory suggests that we sleep in order to conserve our energy. During sleep, humans use around 10% less energy as our vital functions and metabolism are slowed down. The last major theory says that we sleep in order to save the informations and memories that we had from the day before. And this theory is backed up by research as well, because sleep deprivation keeps you from memorizing things correctly. And it's also probably for this reason that we sleep. Our brains need to rest as well. Our brains need sleep because when we're sleeping, they undergo brain plasticity, where they reorganize networks of neurons. The brain reorganizes the neurons by strengthening or weakening the connections between them, which are called synapses. So this is how your brain saves or deletes memories of your day, otherwise you will be overwhelmed. So we've seen why do we sleep. But now what happens when you don't sleep? Because let's be honest, most of us don't sleep enough. Take me for example, I was asleep 2 hours last night and 4 hours the night before. So what's happening when we do not sleep? When you don't sleep for a night, it's possible that you might feel really excited and good, and that you will be like ready to take on the world. And that is because your brain releases a lot of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a big part in feeling happy. And the amygdala, which is the part of the brain that controls how you feel about danger, is becoming crazy. And this is where you feel like you can perceive everything around you and see danger coming like you're Spider-Man or something. You can even be more energetic during a short time period, but it's not gonna last. Because a bit after that, you're gonna have a longer reaction time. If you miss another night of sleep, your metabolism is going to start to shut down. For example, your digestion will be disrupted and your immune system will be weakened. And if you miss a few more nights of sleep, you're gonna start to hallucinate. And the lack of sleep in the long term creates pain in the muscles, headaches, memory loss, tendencies to diabetes, obesity, depression, insanity, fainting, epilepsy, and probably early death. So indeed we need to avoid sleep deprivation. But at the beginning of the video I said that we were gonna see how to reduce the time we spend sleeping. Well, we are getting there, so don't be impatient. You probably sleep between 6 to 8 hours a day if you're an adult, because more or less than that is considered not healthy. And you probably have a monophasic sleep cycle, which means that all the time you spend sleeping is spent in one time. So you follow the circadian rhythm, which is a cycle that repeats itself every 24 hours, and that makes you sleep at night and not during the day. But you can forget about it with our other ways to sleep. These new ways to sleep consist of sleeping multiple times a day but for a short time, and overall sleep less. It's called the polyphasic sleep cycle, and I'm going to try that. In the coming months I'll try some of the different ways to sleep, and I'll tell you which one is the best. So I will start right now with the monophasic sleep cycle of 8 hours a night, and I will tell you how it went next week. At the end of the experiment in August, I'll tell you which of the ways to sleep is the best in my opinion. There will be 5 criteria for being the best way to sleep. The first one is how much time do I spend sleeping. The second one is how sleepy I am, and the third one is how much attention do I have. The criteria number 4 is can I learn well, and the fifth one is can I think well. So with that we will know which way to sleep is the best one. So we'll try 7 different ways to sleep over the course of 7 weeks, and we'll go until the end of August, because I'm gonna go on vacation for 2 weeks, and I will pause the experiment when I'm there. I have a few rules for this experiment in order to try and not kill myself. Here they are. Boom. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.